Off the coast of Ivory, Mother's County's ocean blue. Saw you dipping, diving with your family crew. Yeah. Not the normal species, you. Big love coming through. Tried to turn away from you, but couldn't do.
Welcome to Season 2 of the Tony B Radio Show. The best 30 minutes of your day.
Hey, Tony Beers, how you doing? I wanted to just talk to you and see how you're doing for the summer. Tony Beers are having a summer. And more importantly, welcome to the Tony B Radio Show. Yes, this is Season 2 Spring coming to an end this episode. We have had a great time, and more importantly, we're going to be coming back for Season 2 Fall. Yes, that's on Wednesday, September 1st. Tony Beers and newcomers, mark your calendars, Wednesday, September 1st, 9:30 a.m. Super exciting. Well, let's get right into it. Today's show is super exciting. I think you all know that the last show we had a special guest, and that special guest is Benjamin Mauston. Benjamin Mauston is a real estate investor and a real estate agent in the Central Texas area. And we were talking to Benjamin Boss all about the great and exciting things that are happening in Central Texas and the real estate boom there. What's important about this interview is that it's brought to you by our business report, and each show we try to have a segment on business brought to you by the business report. More importantly, and above all things, we just want to make sure that Tony Beers are positive, that you're working on your personal goals, that you have a spiritual foundation, and above all, that you are service to others. I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, I'm going to give you the full rundown of the show.
Hey, Tony Beers, mark your calendars for next year, March 9th and 10th. 2022 for the first annual Tony B Fest Southwest to be held in Austin, Texas for new content providers and distributors as a pre-kickoff to the return of the internationally renowned South by Southwest 10-day media, tech, and entertainment festival.
Okay. Well, there you have it. That's a highlight of what we're going to be doing next year. So we're super busy over here at the Tony B Media Group. That's TonyBMediaGroup.com. You can go there to find all the things that we're doing. But I mean, we have Tony B Records, Tony B Mini Films, our shopping mall. I mean, we're really cooking with the hot sauce. Everybody say that, cooking with the hot sauce. Yes.
Cooking with the hot sauce.
Cooking with the hot sauce. So let's get the rundown of the show for today. So, as always, we're going to have our theme of the week, our scripture of the week. We're going to have great comments from our good friend Beverly with the ABCs of education and some affirmations that she wants you to speak for the summer. Then we're going to have Bob's music. We always like to hear from Bob. And today we have a special debut. Jay has broken a new song and she dropped it this week. And so we get to hear Jay's new song. And then we're pretty much going to wrap up with the interview. And at the end, we're going to have, sponsored by Boat30.com, Tony B's Sports Arena, where we're highlighting an athlete. So that's the rundown of the show. Things to keep in mind. September 1st, we'll be back Wednesday, 9:30 WGCH for our fall lineup of episodes. And just keep in mind what we're doing next March in Austin, Texas. Just a bit of news there. We're going to be broadcasting live from the Austin Silicon Hills. That's the area between Austin, Texas, and San Antonio. where many, many jobs are now opening. So for all you people who are looking for something new, maybe want to relocate, look at Central Texas, because there you're going to find Amazon, Facebook, Oracle, Dell. I mean, there's just so many great opportunities there for tech, engineering, etc., marketing jobs, etc. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with the theme of the week.
Do you have access to your bank's CEO? At the First Bank of Greenwich, you will. They are experts in commercial and residential lending. Visit them in Westchester, Stamford, and in Greenwich, Connecticut. Are you seeking the very best in auto driving? Greenwich Honda, located in the heart of Greenwich, Connecticut, is ready to serve you at 294 Mason Street. New, used, or auto servicing and maintenance needs, get the best from Greenwich Honda. Call today, 203-622-0622.
We're back. So, the theme of the week. This is a great theme, I think, because it really talks about where we are sort of in the middle of the summer, looking forward to the fall. And the theme of the week is prepare for the new. I'll say it again. The theme of the week is prepare for the new. Now, I want to preface this by the fact that God has already healed and He has already provided. I think we can see that in the fact of our lives. We're still here. We're still going. God has healed and He's already provided for us. But now we must prepare for the new. Get ready, get ready, get ready for the new. Prepare for the new and plan for the new and embrace the new. Those are the subtitles of the theme. So prepare for the new. What does that mean? Prepare for the new. Prepare for the new means get to work. Tony Beers and newcomers, get busy. This is not the time to sit down and do nothing. You should be preparing. You should be working. You should be building with your hands. And then plan. Plan for the new. What does that mean? That means get your mind right. Start articulating the things that need to get done through your hands. You have to come up with a plan. And then embrace the new, right? Prepare for the new. Embrace the new. What does that mean? That means you got to get your heart right. You got to be in the right space with your heart. You know, are you forgiving? Are you loving? Are you preparing to be a full Tony Beer by making sure that we're a service to others? So prepare for the new. Plan for the new. Embrace the new. The new, new, new. Everybody say the new, new, new. You should feel something when you're saying that. Now, as always, we back it up with the scripture. And so today I actually have two scriptures, and I'm going to try to get through them quickly. You can go and read them yourselves later. But just in Revelations, I'm going to go with 21:7. Yes. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. But let's go all the way up to number 5. And he said that it's upon the throne, behold, I make all things new. That's number 5, verse 5, Revelations 21. And he sat upon the throne and said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. And he, 7, he that overcometh shall inherit all things. So all things are new in Revelations. And then we're going to just quickly scoot over to Isaiah 43, and I'm going to start with 18. Remember ye not the former things, neither consider the things of old. That's 18. So 43:18 and 19 says, behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall we not know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. I think that backs up our theme of the week pretty significantly in the fact that, things will become new. We all know that all things have their time and their purpose under the heaven. And so just prepare for the new. As we come into the fall, it's typically a time when the leaves are changing and we're adjusting to the new weather anyway. So prepare for the new. That's all. Prepare for the new, plan for the new, and embrace the new. The new. Okay, so with that all being said, we're going to hear some of Bob's music. How about that? That would be really great. So Bob has been doing a lot, and we've previously heard them, but I want you to hear them again. We're going to start off with the first foray, Bob's computerized music, which is called Tornado Watch, followed by his great and wonderful sounding Soft Rain. Okay, that was tremendous. Bob is really doing well. How you doing, Bob?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, Bob. We're just excited about all the music. And, of course, listeners, you know that Bob also collaborated with Jay, and they did the song Run, which was about a Central Park run when one is frustrated. And Bob created all the music, and then Jay lent her voice, and they did what we call a collab. And so at another show we'll play that, but what we want to do today is Jay has been busy as well, and so we'd like to hear now music from Jay. This is the debut, just dropped this week, of Jay's new song Leave, Leave, Leave. And I want you to really listen to the words. Here's Jay singing Leave.
Devil tries to mind my sleep. I keep dreaming of you. Why do we meet like this? Come and go as you choose. I've tried patience and space, but you've left a bad taste in my mouth. In my mouth. Too much
Wow, that was tremendous. That's Jay's new song. Jay's new song is Leave. Well, we've heard a trilogy of songs from Jay before Leave. You know, she did her first song, which was No, and it was followed by Careful. And then the Bob Jay collaboration Run. And now the fourth song is Leave. So soon Jay will be putting out the Jay Project, which will have all her songs on there. Super exciting. Thank you, Jay, for that. That was really, really tremendous. All right, well, we're going to move right along because we have the interview coming up. We want to make sure we get into that. I just want to do some affirmations of my own poem to you. It's to God of the universe. Be with me, guide me, show me, help me, teach me, and lead me. Love me, deliver me, and continue to cover and protect and support me and encourage me. For this and for all these things, we are also grateful and full of thanksgiving. Let our hearts continue to grow in world peace. Let's hear the interview brought to you by our business report. Here's Jay Mauston, where I asked him the last question, and this is part 2, was where are we in Central Texas, and more importantly, why Central Texas now?
Why Central Texas now is because industry is moving here. We have, here in the San Antonio area, we have Microsoft that is setting up shop. In Austin, we have Tesla, massive operation setting up shop. San Antonio is Military City, USA. We have 3 major military installations, 2 minor military installations. The Department of Defense put the Cyber Command here in San Antonio. They put the Futures Command in Austin. And those 2 commands are centered around technology. And Austin is the Silicon Hills, right? Just like the Silicon Valley in California, Austin is the Silicon Hills. That's where, Advanced Micro Devices, IBM, Texas Instruments, all Dell, now Tesla, all these different companies and all the contractors and all the supporting software and hardware developers that support the field of technology, they are in this Central Texas region. But let's not forget about the Hill Country. When people talk about Texas, they usually think of, old Western movies or something like that. That's not Texas. Texas has everything from deserts to forests to ocean to the Hill Country, which is some of the most beautiful area in the nation. And you could probably compare that to, areas in Southern California or to upstate New York or the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee and Kentucky. Absolutely gorgeous terrain, and people want to be there.
All right, let us know maybe one of the properties that you're highlighting right now for those $1 million buyers who are moving out of California, out of New York City, used to paying $1 million. That's nothing to many of them. And so therefore, what can one get with $1 million in a property listing you have right now, starting with the acreage, the number of acreage on the land?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it depends on what part of Texas and the Hill Country here in Central Texas that you're in, of course. And the more gorgeous it is, the more expensive it's going to be. But in comparison to the East Coast and some of these other areas, what you get, the bang for your buck, is so much more. And I'll give you an example. I have a property, and it's $1.1 million. Okay, that is 10 acres. 10 acres of property, a 3,000 square foot house. There's a barn, stables. There's a pool. There's solar panels. There's batteries to go with the solar panels. So you're absolutely completely taken care of, and there is enough property for you to continue to build on, to have nature walks, whatever you want to do, and that's what $1.1 million gets you in Texas.
That is awesome, because $1.1 million in New York or Greenwich, Connecticut is kind of hard to find, to be honest. They just don't usually go that low. And so here we are with the minimum out of these areas will get you 10 acres with your own ranch and your, above ground pool, trails and walks. I think that people who are listening today will consider Central Texas, and that's just one property. So once again, that's Benjamin Mostyn, Mostyn at MostynRealty@gmail.com. Go ahead, Tony Beers and others, email him, inquire. Benjamin does a great job on following up, giving you information, getting you your comps, etc. And so we're so grateful to have him today. Benjamin, would you like to do a summary of some things you'd like to talk about, just to make sure we covered everything you'd like to talk about?
Absolutely. First of all, we have to add a dot in my email. So mostyn.realty@gmail.com, mostyn.realty@gmail.com. And your folks, y'all can call me as well. I encourage you I encourage you to call me, text me, whatever you like, email. And my number is 210-379-7117. Again, that's 210-379-7117. And of course, you can Google Ben Mostyn or Benjamin Mostyn on the internet, and you can find a realtor. You will see myself. You can look at Option One Real Estate. But right now, Tony, the market is so hot. It is extremely difficult for buyers to get a roof, to get a property. Even land is being snatched up because it's being snatched up by investors and people that have seen the writing on the wall of where the market is going. And we don't expect the market to slow down in Central Texas whatsoever. The rest of the nation will eventually slow down. Central Texas will not anytime soon. And to put that in perspective, back in 2008, when we went into that recession, Texas held strong because back to what we were talking about earlier is that Texas is a country of its own with the resources and the jobs and everything that is necessary to sustain civilization.
We have had the great honor of our guest, Benjamin Mostyn. We hope to have him come back again. And who knows, he may be a regular on the Tony B radio show. We want to thank you. And once again, his number is area code 210-379-7117. That's MostynRealty@gmail.com. Mostyn.realty@gmail.com. Mostyn.realty@gmail.com. Give him a call, Tony Beers. Take care. Benjamin, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tony.
Okay. Every week we have different commentators giving us special things. And so this week we're going to hear from our good friend Beverly. She's going to give us the ABCs of education. Here she is.
Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to give you 3 suggestions on how you can maximize your summer. First, spend at least 3 minutes every day reading a book that you've selected from the New York Times bestseller list for children based on your specific age and grade. Secondly, spend some time outdoors every day participating in one of your favorite outside activities. For example, bike riding, swimming with friends, playing tennis, or just taking a long leisurely walk. Also, make sure you always have the right amount of adult supervision when needed. Finally, and always, start your day by reciting 5 positive affirmations. For example, by saying, I am beautiful, I am kind, I love myself and others too. I can learn anything, therefore I will succeed. There is a winner in me, therefore I see myself winning at this game called life. Have a great and safe summer. This, again, has been your friend Beverly giving you the ABCs of education. Bye-bye for now.
Go to the website TonyBMediaGroup.com for all of Tony B's products, including Tony B Records with Tony B Lyrics, song by Olga Salachi, including Pink Whale No. 2, Beware, Toe to Toe with Joe, and Tony B Retail Store, including the Tony B Cooking with the Hot Sauce t-shirt.
All right, we're back with Tony B's Sports Arena, brought to you by Boat30.com. Make sure you go to Boat30.com and see all the exciting things that we're going to be doing there for you through Boat30.com. All right, so our athlete being highlighted is Sue Bird. Sue Bird is Susan Bridget Bird, is an American-born professional basketball player for the Seattle Storm and currently one of the oldest players of the Women's National Basketball Association. She holds many, many titles and was the first overall draft pick in 2002, the NBA draft. She has done many, many things, and Sue Bird is being highlighted by Boat30.com. And guess how much Sue Bird has amassed since she's been playing in the WNBA? She's well over $6 million in net worth. Brought to you by Boat30.com. So, hey, it's been a great show. I've really enjoyed it. Listen, Tony Beers, I want to thank you from the staff of Bob, myself, and Jay. We want to thank you for supporting us these 2 seasons. Look forward to the fall, and more importantly, looking forward to next year. So have a great week and have a great summer. Listen, stay tuned. I'm going to check to see who all is involved with us on September 1st. Take care and have a great week.
Hey, Tony Beers, Bob here. We trust that this was the best 30 minutes of your day. And this concludes Season 2's spring season episodes. Check the archives at WGCH.com if you missed any previous shows. The good news is that Tony B Radio returns with a premiere splash with his pre-Labor Day radio show, Wednesday, September 1st, 2021, 9:30 a.m. Join us then for the kickoff of Season 2's fall episodes. Be safe until we meet again. For your listening pleasure, we're concluding the show with a Tony B favorite, Olga Salachi singing Tony B's Beware.
On the spotlight, light the blows, just so everybody knows, and they replay your history, but no saving Calvary, no saving me. You're a human punching bag in the shooting gallery. Get back and here's all you heard when the pain came crashing in on your world.